I'll start off and I'll just review that first meditation so we get it on video for you. Yeah. And you can do it standing or you can do it seated. Because it's our Lanakila class, we do it seated, but you can do it standing also. Want to be relaxed. Remember, you can't move too slow in this one. Relax all your joints. Take your time. Breathe from the lower belly. If you have distractions, acknowledge the distraction and just come back to your meditation. Don't worry if you miscount. Don't worry if the movement is off a little bit. Just listen to your body. It's a healing meditation. Do it for yourself first, and then if you want to project it to somebody else, you can imagine that you're sending it to somebody, or you can imagine that person doing it with you, or just project to that person. And you can do it as many times as you want. Yeah? Just take your time. You can start with 3 full breaths of air, and you can end with 3 full breaths of air. I'm going to focus on your shoulder blades and stretching your fingertips. Okay? So this is a healing moving meditation. Okay? So we'll start with the prayer hand from here. Okay? Put your palms together. You keep your feet extended, relaxed. Okay? Okay, so take a deep breath in. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Let all the air out. And take your time. Take a second deep breath in. Let all the air out. While you're doing this, relax the legs, extend, let all the joints go. And take a third deep breath. And let all the air out. So the first movement, you just open your palms and slowly unfold from the elbows, dropping it down. Okay? And then slowly round your palms, okay? And extend a little and put your arms up as if washing the face. We do the first movement 4 times. Drop your whole arm while turning your palms. And you gently press, focusing on your shoulder blades. And drop your palms. And you want to spiral, pulling from the fingertips. No tension in your shoulders, your neck, your arms. As you press, remember to tilt your sternum up. And just drop your palms. Remember, gently pulling from the fingertips, stretching just the fingertips, letting all the joints go. Rotating. Just breathe naturally. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part, we transition. So you put your right palm over your left palm. And then fold at the elbow. So your palms are the height of your face. And when they're about straight up and down, you swivel right at your palms. Both arms move at the same time. Your left palm is going to sit at the sternum. Your right elbow is going to lift. And then your right palm is going to press. You look up at your palm, but your head, don't tilt your neck all the way up, right? All the way back, only 45 degrees. Your eyes can swivel and look at your palms. Take at least 1 breath, and then we switch. So your left elbow starts to point up while your right palm drops. And they're going to switch places. So your left palm presses. And for each of these, take at least 1 breath. Okay, and then we're going to transition. So your right palm faces up. Same time, your left palm is going to drop right over it. and relax. Okay? Then we're going to turn right and left, and we're going to do 2 sets of these. The first time, you just leave your arms like this and just turn right from the center gently, about 45 degrees. And then right here, relax your joints and turn back to the left. So you drag your arms and your palms with you. And then the second part, you raise your right palm about the height of your face. And then your left palm and both palms, they start to hold the ball. And you turn back. You feel like you're moving in water. So the first one, your arms are very relaxed. The second one, you're holding that ball. And then they're going to switch. So the bottom palm supports right into the bend of the elbow. The top palm is the height of your face, your forehead. Okay? And then you turn to center. As you turn to center, your left palm is going to rotate to the front. And it'll be inside of the right. Okay? The wrists will be crossed. And then you'll press up just past the height of the forehead, and release, separate, and rotate the palms to you. Right? And notice the angle and how close the palms are. And then they gently fall, and then they turn. Okay? So they stay up at this height 3 times. The second time, just drop your arms and rotate your palms, and gently pressing up using your shoulder blades, and rotate. And after the third time, your fingertips connect, and then the palms connect, and you return back to the beginning. Take at least 1 breath. Okay. And then we repeat. So the palms open, and the forearms fall, and then they gather, rotating the fingertips, washing the face. Okay, so I don't have any official names for these movements. Right? So if you come up with better names to describe them for yourself, that's fine. But the movement is like washing the face. Like gently washing the face and rotating the palms. There's constant movement, constant rotation. And tilting the sternum up. Relaxing. Relax the stomach. And right palm over left palm, folding in and then swiveling. Right elbow comes up while the left palm sits at the sternum. At least 1 breath, and then they switch. Notice how the arms move at the same time. Relaxing the upper body. And creating a shelf with the right palm, as if it's going to catch the left palm right at the sternum. And turning right and then left. Relax the wrist, relax the arm, drag the arm and palms with you. Keeping the fingertips slightly stretched. And then the right palm comes up, and on the second rotation, you're holding the ball. The upper hand is supporting the forehead. The bottom hand is supporting into the elbow, but it's the height of the heart. Turn all the way 45. And then fold the left hand in, both palms turning out at the same time. And then 3 times pressing up and back. your fingertips and palms, and then I'm going to have Bon remain seated, and I'm going to do it one time standing, just so you see it standing. Yeah? But it's the same thing. Okay, so opening, extending, washing the face first time, rotating the palms, pressing, palms falling and rotating, gathering. Second time, notice my fingertips are no higher than my head. Third time, notice how I rotate with the pinky first and everything else follows. Remember to relax and smile to yourself. Open your heart. And fourth time. Any distractions, acknowledge them and just come back to the meditation. Okay, the transition, right palm over left. And fold up to the height of the face. And swivel. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. Right palm presses. Remember to take at least one breath. You transition, then right, then left. Drag the arm with you. Notice how I relax my wrist and palm. And then the hand switch. Moving as if it's in water. Remember, this meditation emphasizes the heart up to the crown. And come to center, the left hand folds in and palms face away. Gently pressing 3 times, rising and collecting, falling. Your palms together, and do it one more time, and then we'll finish. Four times, washing the face. Second time. Third time. And fourth time. Transition, right palm over left, fold, then right elbow and right palm rises, left palm on the sternum, and switch, left elbow up, right palm on the sternum, left palm pressing up to heaven. Right palm catching the left palm, transition, turn right then left, turn all the way 45, relax, drag the hand with you, really relax the arms and the palms, and then support the ball, Open the heart. Open the forehead. Smooth transition. Then center, left hand folds inside while the palms press out. 3 times. Focusing on the forehead to the crown. 2nd time, drop the shoulder blades. 3rd time. Okay, and closing, finishing. Take at least 3 full breaths before you finish. Let all the tension go. And gently release all the tension. Just take your time. Okay, listening to your body. Okay, so that's a moving meditation. All right, so I was talking about holding something while we're doing the teacups. So we review the teacups. You can do standing or seated. Okay. And the teacups, right? Gently brush and turn your waist. Learn to turn your waist. So if you're standing, of course, you can turn a little bit more. Relax the knees, feet relax on the floor. Just drop. When you come here, if you feel this tension over here, just drop your arm, drop your elbow, right? Don't fight against this tension. And turn your waist, just release, just let it go. Okay? And then turn. As you're turning, turn your waist, rotate your arm. And as you turn, let it fold back into you, close to your body. Drop your shoulder and elbow. As you drop your shoulder and elbow, it'll scoop on the top. Okay? And then it comes back. So if I face you, and I'm turning my waist, just let this go. Yeah, and then my palm rotates out. And turn as much as you can. If you're standing, I can really turn all the way and open up. If you want to extend your shoulder, you can extend it gently. And as I turn, I just let it fold back to me. Drop your shoulder and elbow. Turn 45. Drop shoulder and elbow. And as I turn back, it folds and it scoops out. Yeah. Brushing across. Teacup. Teacup. And teacup. So you can make the movement small or large. It can be loose, it can be faster, it can be slower. Okay. And we'll do the other side. So again, turn and just let the arm go. Okay. Don't force, extend, fold, and unfold. Come up and down, rubbing gently against the body. Drop your shoulder and elbow. So turn, turn, turn. As it turns, it folds back to you. As it turns, it folds away from you, unfolds. Gently cutting across the body, rubbing across the body. Fold. And just practice switching sides. Right here, as soon as you come down, turn your arm. Yeah? That'll release that tension in your shoulder blades. Yeah. So right now, I'm just switching sides. Just take your time and feel how your body naturally turns as you switch sides. And let your palms move against the body a little bit. Don't stick it to your body, right? Just, you're gonna feel a little bit movement. Yeah, right here, scoop and stretch your fingertips. Yeah, scoop and stretch your fingertips. can feel, as you're turning right here, you can feel that little kind of S shape going in your body. And just breathe naturally. And after a while, you notice how right now it's just continuous, right? Both arms are moving together, right? So right now it's continuous. So when you learn and you break it up, right, you can just do one side, and then you can do the other side, right, to help you learn the movement. But as you get used to it, start to make it continuous. So this palm starts to move already. And the other palm starts to move, right? As I'm turning, it's moving. Right here, as I'm turning, this hand is starting. Right? So the movements start joining. And then eventually, you're doing both arms at the same time, right? They're both moving at the same time. You can just take your time. If you get confused and lost, you just stop and start again. If you feel yourself getting frustrated, walk away, then come back and start again. Yeah, just take your time. And do it at whatever level is comfortable for you. Right? Yeah. But turning around the center. Okay, so I always say only two movements. One is going back and then one is going forward. So we come forward, I turn, right? So as I turn, the hand comes out, right? As I come back, as I turn the other way, the hand comes back in. So I turn away, the hand comes out, and then I turn and the fingertips are stretched, and the hand is rotating the whole time. I'm turning, it's scooping, it's folding into me, and I turn, it comes out, but it's dropping, it's spiraling down, and as I turn, it's just spiraling, and then it comes back to the waist. So turn, turn, scooping, turn, turn. So rising, turn, that brings the hands around, turn, 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 and turn. And just lightly stretching the fingertips. Yeah. And the fingertips can be spiraling the whole time. I don't know if you can see my fingers, but they're constantly spiraling. Right? They're not just stuck in one position. So when I rise, I can really feel that scooping kind of motion or swimming kind of motion coming from here. Okay, I'm going to go to my other side, turn the waist the other way, turn, turn, turn. It doesn't matter which hand, the waist is turning. Right? The waist turns 45 right, the waist turns 45 left. Doesn't matter which hand. You feel that tension in your shoulder joint, drop your arm, and make sure you're turning. Feel yourself turning right from the spine. Release any tension in your shoulders, the spine, the neck, the waist. Release all the tension in your pelvic joints. Totally relax your knees and just let everything go. The feet are a little heavy, sinking into the earth. Right? And then switching. You can practice whatever pattern you want. Right now I'm just switching continuously, but you could do sets of 2s or sets of 3s. If you feel tension, just stop and shake it all out. So just stop, shake it all out, relax, walk around, and then just start again. You don't want to hold that tension in the movement. You want to learn to let that tension go. So I was talking to somebody and they're saying, oh, you know, the thing about the movement, how all the movement releases fluids, lubrication fluids in the joints. So You're trying to get every joint to move, right? And that releases all that lubricating fluid that the body needs between the joints. And if you can loosen the joints, then you're stretching and loosening the joints, right? You're activating the nerves, the ligaments and tendons, all the muscle tissue. If you're activating all that movement in your body, all over your body, you're stimulating your body. You stimulate every cell of your body. Remind your body to keep growing, regenerating cells, right? Getting rid of the old cells, replacing it with new cells. Keep your body alive and it's self-balancing. Okay, so you're either rising or you're coming back, right? Rising or coming back. Okay, so find something to hold. If you have a fan, I'm going to be using fans today. So whether you have the closed fan or you just have an open fan, and just hold it comfortably. Yeah. So you can hold it from the handle here, or you can hold it from here if you want, like this, right? Whatever's comfortable. If you don't have a fan, just find anything to hold, a ball or a stick, right? Just so you're holding something in your hand, and a loose grip. Right? So you do the movement. What's the matter? So you do the movement with the fan. Right? So holding an object, you have to create space here. So as you create space, right, it's a larger circle. Be careful right here. You have to make sure that you're still dropping the shoulder and elbow, and you really have to turn, and then you're going to start to really feel this winding teacup movements. So just relax. Right? So holding in objects helps you to create different measurements in your movement, right? It's something like the fan. If it gently brushes your body, it's still safe, right? If you martial artists and you're playing with a real sword or weapon, right? You can't be brushing blades against your body. But if you're doing things like this, it's a little forgiving. So don't choke the handle, right? Just loose, and you can open and close, and you can manipulate. So even from here, right, my pinky could open, right? At this point, I could just be holding between my thumb and forefinger. Right? So loose, and you can still feel your hand wrapping. Right? You could hold two fans, right, and do two sides. Or you could hold one fan, and you could still alternate. Right? And the fan really emphasizes, right, because it's so large, right? You can see it turning and turning. So the fan will really show the rotation of your arm and your palm and your fingers. I can even roll it with my fingertips. I really involve my fingertips and really get that rolled inside. So as you're playing with something like the fan is neat because if you watch the movies, right? If you watch the Asian martial arts movies, I watch so much Chinese movies, but now I'm watching more Korean and everything else. But right, it's a scooping motion, or they're catching things, right? Or they're scooping or catching, or they're fanning something, or you're chasing something. So you have to relax all your joints, move from the center, and you really feel, right, like even here you could be catching and holding something, right, and coming here and catching and holding something. So you can start playing with that, your imagination, right? And not just turning it. You move from the center, but you extend your intent out to the fan, right? What is it doing? What is it doing? Okay. If you have one fan, you could switch if you wanted to. Right? Just switch hands, right? And practice two sides so you balance out your body. Right? I'll just switch hands and turn. So even with the fixed fan, I can feel it like carving a space in the air. Right? If you're into cake decorating, right, or something, right, it's like putting that frosting on, right? So you can move, okay, and then go the other way, and turn, and scoop. So anything you hold is just an extension of your arm, an extension of your palm. And I go this way, I really feel like you're just kind of chasing something flying in the air. Right? Holding it really light. Right? Switching hands. Dropping the shoulder and elbow. Extending, right? Turning, and the trick is to turn the waist and relax the shoulder and relax the elbow, right? And rotate. You don't want to pull the arm back. Avoid pulling the arm back. It's rotating. So if I hold two, right, so just by doing the teacups, right, relaxing and turning, right, all of a sudden you have fan dance, right? You have a form, right, and you mix it up however you want. The fun of using the folding fans is to learning how to open them and close them while you're playing. Yeah? But you can see what this does, right? But really all we're doing is we're just doing this. Right? You're just doing back and forward. That's all you're doing is the teacup movements. But holding something like the fans shows you that the teacup movements are in everything. So they're really important. They're just real simple and just really in everything. Yeah? And if I barely turn my waist, then my circles are right in front here. Right? If I turn my waist, then the circle comes to the side. So it's not pulling your arm back. Right? That's not what you want. You just want to teacup and teacup. Yeah? If I do two sides together, right? I'm still turning my waist or rising. And it has to stay right in front of me if I don't turn to the side. And that shows you that I'm not pulling my arms back. The elbows are always in front of the body. Yeah? From here. Okay? So if you're comfortable standing, right, add your legs, and you could just start with a simple one leg forward, one leg back, and just walking forward and back, just forward and back. Yeah. So just shifting forward, shifting back. I like to actually pick up my feet a lot of times too. And that forces my weight all the way back. And take your time, almost a pause. And almost a pause forces you to balance 100%, right, and not cheat, and then step, right, and almost a pause, but you're sinking all the way down and all the way back. Yeah. So just doing the movement, walking and taking your time, walking in place. Right? So if I'm facing you, facing you on one camera, side from the other camera. You notice how I chamber my foot, we call it chamber, I just pick my knee up, pick my foot up off the ground and sink. Right? And then I can reverse. You just take your time and you get that coordination of upper and lower body while turning the waist. Right? I can turn the waist, just take your time and step. And eventually this will translate, outside. Okay? So I can switch leg. Right? So from here I just stepped and just put the other leg up. And so even though I'm still using my right side, right, I can switch my leg. So you be comfortable no matter what the situation is. Okay. And then switching, rising. And taking your time so you can practice turning while you're walking, right? Turning while you're walking. Turning. Relax the feet, relax the knees. Right? And at any time you just switch. You can switch feet, you can switch hands. But turning. So turn the waist during the movement. Yeah, a lot of movement. So walking in place will easily translate to walking in a line or eventually walking in a circle, right? So I could just keep walking up. And same thing, if your mind gets locked, just stop, shake it all out and start again. Yeah. And then walking up and then walking back. So once you release and let your body turn, right, and your arm just follows, and then eventually you can just walk and walk and walk, right? Just walk. So all you're going to do is one back, one forward, and then you just start mixing up, right? So you could do all back or all forward or back, forward, turn left, turn right. So just kind of going back to that rocking, sink and sink, right? Sternum is up, head suspended, chin relaxed, bottom of the feet relaxed. You can switch hands anytime. So these are times when the music is nice. So having some kind of music just to help with the rhythm. Yeah, so if I just walk in a circle, I can just hold the fan while walking in the circle and then come back to the movement and hold the fan. I could just walk in a circle and then add the movement. So teacups with a fan and music becomes a fan dance class, right? And eventually learning how to walk in a circle while you're doing all the movement. Yeah, and coming out. Yeah. 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 So And that tune I found is kind of nice. That's like an 11-hour YouTube video. You can just search and find things, but you find anything you like to listen to, right? And start from calm music, and as you get used to it, it's fun to have music that changes tempo, and eventually just becomes freeform. But it's really interesting. Yeah, the music adds a lot, right? It helps your emotion, it helps your own feeling, it helps to keep everything smooth and tempo. And again, if you get off and you get frustrated, just stop, shake it all out. But yeah, it can get really yeah, you can see the two sides just going and going. Yeah? But turn the waist, learn to turn the waist. If I turn the waist, I'll drag my arm with me, and then I can come back. Right? Turn the waist, so flick my arm out. Turn the waist, so bring my hand, right? Circle, turn the waist from there. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, all right, so 11:30. So yeah, fun with the fan. So if I use the folding fan, like I said, the fun of the folding fan is learning how to do that, right? And the fan, if you hold the wrong way, let's see, right? And the fan opens if it reverses, right? Then it doesn't open all the way. So after a while, you just learn which side is, yeah, and it's just that flick. These are cheap fans. The ones I'm playing with is a cheap fan from Chinatown. I don't know, $3 to $5. It's just got a little screw with a bolt. So I'm always worried that the bolt's gonna come off. You can't tighten it up. But yeah, eventually the movement with the fan. So yeah, coming out, right, can close, open while you're doing the movement. Okay. With the fan closed, right, because you don't have this wide table over here, it becomes a short stick. So when you're doing the teacup with a staff, you're really practicing sword movement, right? It's like holding a really short sword. So you're leading with the point here and coming out, and it's diving. Yeah. So it changes the feel a little bit to close the fan. Right? To open the fan, again, it's a little different movement or a different feeling. It's the same movement, but it's a different feeling from there. Yeah? Okay. You know, I really like this, and I'll send this link out. Oops, where did it go? I'll send that link out to you. I'll send it to Susie. And yeah, that's a nice one. You notice no ads came on. It's if I can find Yvonne. Oh, I don't know where she went. Hey, come, let's close. Yeah, 11:30 already. Okay, yeah, this one is from, oh, I'll find it and I'll put it on. It's funny when I look at these and I look at the names, it's they have the Chinese characters, but the so-called English is not English. It's like Europe or South America or somebody actually creating this YouTube playlist. But I need to save this one. Anytime I find nice ones without ad interruptions, oh, those are the ones I want to keep. Yeah. All right. So so I hope you like the teacups, and that movement is in everything you do. You're running around the kitchen and doing stuff. There's teacup movements in there, right? Teaching you how to turn and relax and just manipulate two sides, right? Stove, going for the shelf, right? Going for the spices, coming back, right? Washing dishes, it's all in there. Okay. All right, so standing or sitting, right? Nice and relaxed, letting everything settle down. Put your palms over your lower dantian just to help you settle. The chin is dropped, head is lightly suspended, yeah. Feet are extended, both feet are flat on the ground, but relax the joints Gently, very gently extending. Expand your lower belly, relax your collarbone, relax your chest. Open the top of your head. Open the top of your head to the universe. Imagine that energy flowing straight down through the center of your body, through the spine. Free, everything's open. Down through the tailbone, straight into the earth. Some of it flowing through your feet. Shoulders are relaxed. Palms are relaxed. Gentle breathing. Smile to yourself. See that small little sun floating in your chest. Warm and cool, connected to the sun in the sky. All the energy, all the chi slowly storing up in your lower dantian. Okay, slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together. Yeah, loosen up your joints. Thank you, everybody. Oh, we still have some people with us. My schedule is Sunday we're here, Monday we're at Lanakila, and we're still here on Zoom, same time.